It's time for RiffTrax.
Hello, RiffTrax fans. Welcome back to the first stream of 2023. We have got a hell of a night lined up for you. I am your host, as always, your friendly neighborhood RiffTrax employee, Peter Hunter. Let's get some Riff Ducks in the chat, please. It has been almost a month since I've seen a deluge of Riff Duck emojis. Thank you, Theridium. Thank you, Dark Gru. Thank you, Xeno Vikings, Acronosis. Oh man, my tongue's getting tied with all these Riff Ducks we're getting here. All right, so we have a lovely evening lineup for you guys. We're going to play some RiffTrax the game, and our guests this evening have provided some, even by RiffTrax standards, very absurd videos we're going to be watching tonight. I am excited for you to see them, having watched them myself. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on our guests, the fine folks at the Found Footage Fest, Joe and Nick. Hello.
Hello,
Peter.
RiffTrax.
Hey,
everybody. Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys for stopping by. For those who might be unfamiliar, do you want to talk a little bit about what the Found Footage Fest is?
Joe and I have known each other since we were 10 years old, and ever since then we have collected old VHS tapes that we find at thrift stores. Not movies. So we don't really riff movies that often. It's things that are more obscure, like training videos and exercise tapes and people's home movies that they left in the camcorder they dropped off at Goodwill. And we find those, we edit what we think are the funniest parts together, and we make jokes about them in a live show and our weekly show VCR party.
Yeah, we're special interest guys. We're not movies. We like the special interest stuff, exercise videos, stuff like that. We have an office in Brooklyn. We have 11,000 VHS tapes, no doubles, not to brag or anything. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. We're doing pretty well. So, yeah.
I mean, who can say they have that many VHS tapes, really?
Yeah. Not
the Library of Congress?
Yeah. Financially, we're not doing so hot. But VHS tapes, we're doing great.
There you go. And we have rich in tapes, rich in friends. That's the saying, right?
Yeah.
Poor in every other way. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I got to tell you, as someone who has scoured looking for funny training videos and such, when you find that gem, it feels so rewarding. Like I showed you the Sizzler promotional video, which has become a favorite in chat here. I found this Pizza Hut training video from 1992 that starts off as a hard-boiled detective mystery. I was like, this is going to be great. But then it's just a Pizza Hut training video for the next 20 minutes. It's just like, what could have been?
I know which one you're talking about, too. Exactly. They start off with these ambitious premises, and then they just kind of devolve into teaching you how to cook a burger.
Which unfortunate.
Do you think the makers of the training videos, do you think they're just bored creatives and they try to throw this in? Or do you think they just really think spoonful of sugar will make the corporate indoctrination go down easier? Which is it?
I think it's a little bit of both. I also think there's probably a little bit of nepotism. I think it's somebody's nephew or is making those things.
Definitely. Yeah. Our whole show started probably in the 90s when Nick was working at a McDonald's. He stole the training video and he brought it back, and we got obsessed with it, and we watched it over and over and over again. We had a running commentary, and that's really how we then we got obsessed with finding more training videos. Then I got a job at a video duplication house, and I stole a bunch. And then, so it all started with training videos. That's our first love.
Yeah. Well, hell yeah. There will be clips from some training videos in the game we're playing tonight.
Nice.
So, good.
Antiquated even by our standards. All right, so I'm going to boot up the game here real quick. For those of you who don't know, if you are a Twitch subscriber or a patron on Patreon, there's a chance you can join us in the game here in just a bit. I'll be dropping the room code for everyone there on our Discord. And then if it doesn't fill up after a few minutes, I will go ahead and open it up to the general Twitch audience. Let everyone have at it, as it were. General rule of thumb, if you've already played once, let other people hop in. But, use your best judgment. Which, if you're watching the stream, there's a lot of poor judgment going involved. So you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's Twitch, so yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start
home of bad judgment.
Yeah, I think that I don't know if that slogan made it past beta.
Yeah.
All right, so for those playing, we're going to go to RiffTrax.games on either your laptop or your mobile device. It's RiffTrax.games, and then I will drop the code in our secret chat here. It's only for hosts and guests. I'm sorry. There's no subscriber level.
Sorry, regular users.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry, rubes.
All right. Let me drop it in here. Cool. And then once our guests are in, I will expand and allow the folks down in the Discord, the RiffTrax Discord.
What am I doing now?
Go to rifftrax.games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there'll be a place for a username and a code.
First.
Yeah, second.
Sorry. Oh.
You could have commented second, though. I've seen people do that.
Second.
Okay. First.
There we go. All right, cool. Get that up there, and then I will drop the code into our Discord right now. So if you're hearing me say this now, it's about an 8-second delay, so it should already be there. All right, cool. Let's see who we have hop in with us. And this is your guys' first time playing RiffTrax, the game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're in for I'm biased, but it's the greatest video game ever made. So you're in for a
I'm
treat.
stoked. No, I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay, this is in my wheelhouse here.
There you go.
All right.
Cracking wise about bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though we have clips of a couple of... The charade is in here. There's some good things in here. Not a lot, but there's some. All right. I'm going to go ahead and expose the room code for Twitch. So got room for one more. Let's let someone else hop in here real quick.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm glad we got a Riff Duck. I'm surprised we're not getting a Melinda yet. That's okay.
I saw Melinda on the comments.
Oh, okay.
There's a... Yeah.
Okay, Melinda presents. All right.
It's the inside jokes from this stream will merge with the inside jokes from our streams.
There we go.
And then a portal will open.
There we go. All right, I'm gonna start this up. I'll let the instructions play out. It's pretty straightforward, but you'll get it. Bridget Nelson can explain
Hello,
it to you.
aspiring riffers. In each round of Write a Riff mode, a movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke, or riff as we call it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our own professional comedy professionals at a slight point deduction. Everyone's riffs are played back and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
Teresa, always winning.
Round one.
Oh, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
Oh man, this movie is insane.
Oh, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
Are you the
All right.
next top riffer?
And then chat, you
Enter
can
your
see
riff.
Oh, there
right
we go.
there.
Okay, yeah.
Chat, you can see right there. You can vote for whatever clip you want to see next. I see Tiny Tim and Clown Makeup is there. I have a feeling that will probably win. But for now, we're just gonna craft some jokes. That was from Magic Christmas Tree, an infamous movie we have done before. There's a lot that could be said about that movie.
Oh yes, Blood Harvest, of course.
Yeah, it's seen a big resurgence recently, which is pretty fortunate timing for us. We riffed this back in the start of October, I think, and I think it popped up on like Shudder and Tubi and a few other sites at the end of the year.
We're Wisconsin guys, so Bill Rebane is
the
master.
That's true.
Okay. All right. Getting warmed up here.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to get into the swing of things.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what everybody did.
Oh, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
I can't. This tinsel is giving me cancer.
Oh, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
After you made me watch the James Nguyen movie marathon? NOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOO
3 comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
Streaming platforms
Oh,
everywhere.
Santa, can you ever forgive me?
Absolutely not, Jimmy. You will be tried for all of your crimes in a court of law.
That's fair.
That's a good one.
Oh, Santa, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
Only if Gerald Ford pardons you, Dickie Nixon.
Going political from the
Oh,
70s?
Santa,
Gerald Ford
can you
jokes. All
ever
right.
forgive me?
My shirt is tucked awkwardly.
Yeah.
Oh, Santa, can you ever forgive me?
Sur Kid, I wet myself all the time.
The
Man.
riffs are in.
French.
Oh yeah, so we'll vote here, and then I'll explain what's up with that.
Okay.
When you can select a text-to-speech language, but you can still
Ah.
write in English.
Got
So it'll lead to some weird pronunciations and things like that. And you can see what the numbers there, chat. You can
We're all
vote for your
reading.
favorites as well. I've seen many a game where the game is swayed by chat.
See, I didn't know that Gerald Ford jokes were allowed in this, so that changes everything.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that at the top.
There'll be an asterisk, yeah.
Well done,
Well
Riff Duck.
played, good Riffer. The round is yours.
Good call on the shirt thing, Nick. I had not noticed that before.
Well, as a former chubby kid,
Round?
tucking a shirt is always a bit
Batman, it
awkward.
looks like our troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
Oh man, from this Batman serial, we riffed all of these.
Oh, Batman, it looks like our troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
It's go time, Mama
Oh,
Germa.
boy.
It's
Okay.
your riff now.
Yeah. A lot of fertile ground there. There's Batman references. There's wizard references.
Oh, I love that sound.
It's so good. It's so good. I picked out the sound effects for the game, and that was a must-have. The guitar riff. So in terms of clips we have here, it looks like we've got a lot of shorts. Attack from Space, the Starman serials, one of the dinosaur movies we riffed. There's so many, they blend together. I think Dinosaurus? Yeah, that's Dinosaurs. Then I think 5 is a movie too, but I cannot remember what it is.
Great thumbnails. I mean, they're all intriguing.
Oh yeah, like what's the context for that baby? Who knows?
I don't know. How much time do you get? What is it, like 30 seconds?
So you can change it. I
okay.
usually give it the max is 120 seconds, and I usually give it about that time. But it cuts off as soon as
Oh,
everyone's
Batman,
said
it looks like our
Got
troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
Erectile dysfunction happens, Batman, but calling it the wizard? What the hell?
This person likes the sound effects in
Batman, it
France.
looks like our troubles.
Oh, I gotta.
There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
Well, with J.K. Rowling at the helm, anything is possible. The wizard probably wouldn't go on a Twitter rant about how wizards use the bathroom too.
That did happen, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Batman, it looks like our troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
I'll call 1800 ogives à crap take the win Batman.
Did they say 800 in
Oh,
French?
Batman, it looks like our troubles are over.
So,
There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
By the way, my testicles are the wizard.
A theme with the wizard happening
Solid.
right now.
Oh,
Solid.
Batman, it looks like our troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
A VHS classic starring Fred Savage.
Oh man.
Oh, Batman, it looks like our troubles are over. There's something wrong here. The wizard's much too smart to end up this way.
He just goes by that because he has one airbrushed on his band.
Got
good
a
one.
favorite Riff?
Oh, man.
Good.
Vote now.
All right, time to vote. All right, let's see. Ooh. I agree, Mega Man 4276. The wizard is not a great villain name.
Time's almost up.
The wizard should be a superhero name, right? I mean, like, how's there not a wizard superhero at this point?
Yeah, there has to be somewhere. Well done, Nick. Ah, nice, Joe.
Might be a champion Riffer in the making.
Yeah, good job.
All right.
All right, we're going into the final round here. Still
Okay, Riffers,
mostly anyone's
it's
game, so
the
I don't think I can
final
pull this
round.
out.
Well, it was clear to students at Suncrest that they had a big job ahead of them, but they were determined.
Oh, man, this is from one of our many claymation morality shorts.
Well, it was clear to students at Suncrest that they had a big job ahead of them, but they were determined.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your Riff.
I also highly endorse the use of sound effects. Chat seems to...
Yeah. Add sound effects. There it is. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's why I'm not winning.
There you go. See you. Yeah, some favorites include fish gagging, reverberating fart, always a hit. People love reverberating fart.
Now, can I preview them before I put them on, or
No,
am
you
I just
gotta,
hoping for the best?
you just gotta throw it out there and hope for the best.
Okay.
And some of them have multiples. Like if you picked fart, I believe there's 8 different farts, so you don't know which fart you're gonna get.
Okay.
You might have wanted fart 3, but then
You know if there's an auga sound?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'll play around. I'll play around.
If there isn't, maybe there's a patch, Peter, that you can work on.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. If we could just pause.
Yeah.
Important.
Well, we're releasing updates all the time. We added 50 Christmas clips for the holidays. We also decorated the living room with Christmas decorations and put tiny Santa hats on all of the photos.
Nice.
We got a bunch of stuff lined up from movies we've just done. And some more game-related news that's going to come down the pipeline. But I'll save that for another
It was clear
time.
to students at Suncrest that they had a big job ahead of them, but they were determined.
Together, they would convince the teacher that rectangular pizza has some really close disadvantages.
Baba Booey.
Oh, man, the square.
I saw the Baba Booey in there. That was
Well, it was clear to students at Suncrest that they had a big job ahead of them, but they were determined.
Determined by our president, the great Gerald Ford.
Good. It's open season now
Well, it
for
was clear to students at
political.
Suncrest that they had a big job ahead of them, but they were determined.
To exclude me from every single kickball game.
Oh,
Did that person have a mouse on their shoulder? I just noticed that.
Yeah,
that.
a rat.
there's a rat. There's a rat on his
But they were
shoulder.
determined.
This unexplained rat on my shoulder is great.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
it
was
ever.
clear
I think
to
it's just
students
something
at
they
Suncrest
did.
that they had a
Not
big job
referenced?
ahead of them, but
No.
they were determined.
Covering up for having the class watch Wizzo, we consider that a crime against nature.
Oh
Cut
man,
out for him.
if you haven't seen the Wizzo the Clown,
Well, it was
I will
clear
send you
to
guys a
students
link.
at Suncrest that they had a big
Please.
job ahead
Sounds
of them,
familiar.
but they were determined.
Getting me to give up my pet rat would take all their cunning.
Here we go again. To vote.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think these were produced in concert, like with the schools themselves. So they gave like the kids a lot of like, free reign to do stuff like that. So that was probably just that kid's pet rat. Oh man.
Now would be a good time to vote.
All right, let's see who's responsible and who the winner is. That hit too close to home, Nick. Yeah, good job, Riff Duck. There you go. The promised Gerald Ford joke.
There it is. Gerald Ford jokes.
Yep.
Riffing skills on this guy.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And do you pronounce it Predor or Predor?
Pretor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you won.
I can't believe this.
This is rigged. This
Literally-
is rigged.
Literally, there's a chat command for how rigged it is. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh,
For bars and punches.
I didn't know this is part of a. Yeah, you should have told us this is a rigged game here.
Oh, man. For those counting at home, this is the 14th time I've won the game. So, fun in Balloon Land. Good stuff.
Fun game. I like that.
Good. Good. Well, now that you feel like you've kind of got the gist of it, every game from the first one gets easier.
Yeah, well, now that we know the Gerald Ford rule, I think that's...
I mean, you got to tell people that up front.
Yeah.
Predor.
My mistake. Mea culpa. Mea culpa.
Yeah.
I like the Dragon Sound reference. It's good stuff.
I wrote all of these. There's like 400. A lot of very deep cuts in there. Some less deep cuts like the Dragon Sound guitarist and such. All right, I'm going to get started on another game for us. But before we get there, you guys have streams constantly. We're on a streaming platform now. Why don't you tell folks what they could expect if they were to visit one of your streams?
Yeah, on Tuesday nights on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, we do VCR Party Live, a show where we're trying to watch all 11,000 of our VHS tapes. And so I think that we're maybe like, what do you think, Nick? Like 39% of the way there?
Not even
half. Not even half. The thing is, every day, new tapes show up at our doorstep. And at this point, people know what we like. And know what we already have, so they send us new stuff. So now we're getting more home movies, and we're getting more weird. We got a Hooters training video. We got a Victoria's Secret training video from 2016 that showed up a couple months ago. So, we're trying to get through our entire collection and watch them with everybody and find the funny parts, essentially. So.
Mostly sexy training videos at this point. We just transitioned over into those almost exclusively.
Yeah, I'm sure very tasteful, very not of the era, very forward-looking, you know.
Yep, and they're trying to be funny, and they nail it.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's good. It's good when they're really funny,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna up the ante here. We're gonna go for 5 rounds now. If you guys think you can handle that, it's writing.
Bring it on.
Especially
so many more Gerald Ford jokes ready to go.
Exactly. You could reference that episode of The Simpsons he was on. Or that other episode of The Simpsons he was on.
That's right, yeah.
All right, let me get started.
Did Chevy Chase do a Gerald Ford impression?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, without actually doing an impression.
Yeah, that sounds like that's in his wheelhouse, yeah. All right, I have dropped the room code in there, and then when we're all in, I will drop that in to our Discord as a reminder. If you've gotten in before, please leave room for other folks to come play the game with us. Connect to me.
So for the comments, should we just talk to them directly right now? Like people are saying, "What's my mug, Joe?" So my mug is so I'm at a friend's place upstate in a cabin. He offered it to me, and he just has these like I don't know, kind of artsy fartsy mugs, and that's all. That's the best that he has. So I don't know. Normally I have fun mugs. Mm-hmm. That's kind of my thing. I'm a man who likes fun mugs. This is fun, but it's like something my aunt would have.
It's tasteful.
Yeah. It feels like you get that at like a garden supply store or something like that. You
might appreciate this. I have this is a glass that says Cheeks. This is a male review in Phoenix, Arizona. Called Cheeks.
Oh, and they have a great commercial. Look up the Cheeks commercial.
Mm.
Yeah.
And we played the commercial on our stream, and our VHS detective George found that mug on eBay, and this was a birthday present. So
that's amazing.
Out of a Cheeks mug right now.
Nick, someone is requesting a sip too. Take a sip, Nick. Pucker up those lips.
How about a swig?
Yeah, take a swig, Nick.
Okay.
That's the next song. Okay.
Right.
See, look at these two worlds of inside jokes like coming together. I love it.
It's gonna by the end of the night, we're just gonna be speaking an entirely different language.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's gonna be twin speak, but somehow less useful.
Well, let me explain to the RiffTrax people what that reference is. Is that occasionally I drink water because I get parched during one of our streams, and Joe has isolated that as being funny. So that's
no,
that's
here's
why
the thing.
there's been a song written about it called Nick Sips.
But the thing is, here's the thing. I don't know. He has a thing with the straw on the end. And like, if I'm going to, I don't know. I don't like watching people like sip through a straw for some reason. Nick's always like sipping on. I want to see anybody sip through a straw. Is that, am I wrong here or is Nick wrong here? I think Nick is wrong here.
Mods, can we get a poll about straw sipping going?
I don't want to see anybody
very
sip
important.
through a straw. I want to see somebody like take a swig. And so, like, I wrote a song with a fellow Melinda about Nick taking sips. It's called Nick Sips. Pucker up those lips and take a sip, Nick.
Well, it's beautiful.
Does that make sense to you?
It does. It
Okay,
does.
good.
We're waiting on you at RiffTrax Games Show. Join us. And then we'll get that going with everything else. I usually have elaborate glasses, but tonight is just the basic Yeti.
Oh, okay. That seems like a sensible glass, right?
It is a very sensible glass.
Yeah. Were you camping or something? Did you just get done camping?
No, I just really like it. Keeps things cold really long.
Yeah.
Keeps them hot really long.
And keeps your hand at a decent temperature, too.
Yeah. I saw a footage of this trucker whose car was on fire, and he got out of the truck, and he had a Yeti with him, and he opened it up and poured it out, and it was still full of ice, which I think they should have just made it. That should have been the ad, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And tonight's stream is sponsored by Yeti.
Yeah, there we go. The number one drinking object of RiffTrax. It keeps the jokes cool. I don't know. There might have been an actual.
Yeah, that's close. That's close. That's good enough. That's good enough.
Yeah.
It's better than that Burger King commercial.
God. All right, Nick, are you lost? Do you need to find the website again? I mean, sorry,
No,
Joe.
I'm
Nick,
in.
oh, yeah.
I've been in.
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. Kiriana, I understand that was a bad joke. I immediately said it wasn't good. All right, I'm going to share this, and then I'm going to drop the code into Discord here. So if you're hearing this now, about an 8-second delay, it should be in there right now. Let's see who we get to join us this time out. Reminder to always play nice. I've actually never had to boot someone out of a game before, and I'd like to keep that streak alive tonight. All right, cool. Let's start the game here, and then Nick, I believe you're going to have the option to skip the instructions. So.
Oh, okay, because I was first in.
Hello,
there you go.
aspiring riffers. In each round of Writer Riff mode, a movie clip will play.
Do you not see
Every
it?
clip
No.
has got to write your own joke
I
or
see
riff.
it. So
Okay.
I'm going to hit the button.
If you're
right.
round one.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Wow.
God.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Wow.
Wow, the little flourish at the end, man.
It's that time
Like,
again.
what is she doing?
Enter your riff now.
I mean, aside from instilling fear. I see Suburban Sasquatch is up, as well as Willie Whistle, one of our terrible crafting shorts, Escape from the Bronx, another Christmas movie that I can't remember. Oh, it's one of the dubbed ones. And then another short of some sort. So there's a lot of great choices here if you look at these clips. All of them winners. Well, winners is a relative term in this instance. I do not know if that's going to play at all. Ah, damn it, I should have written the Gerald Ford joke. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's perennial.
Oh, I just should have too.
It's perennial.
I keep
Everyone-
forgetting to write Gerald Ford jokes.
I keep forgetting about sound effects too, and that's
Right,
really
too.
hamstringing me.
Yeah. Gerald Ford just has so many qualities we can just make jokes about and
Well, is
references
that-
everyone would understand.
Yeah, I mean everybody on Twitch is a big Ford head.
A Ford head, oh my goodness.
Somebody said I think we did have to boot one person, but that was for accidentally getting into a game with the actual stuff.
Yeah, that was true. Well, I actually
Listen,
closed the
Rick,
game and started it
narcissism is
over,
unbecoming.
so it's not quite booting someone. I'm sorry
You're not
for that
afraid
joke
of
I
me,
talked over.
are you? Wow.
Oh wait, you already are. Well, there goes all that unnecessary flirting.
Type of negging, I guess.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Wow.
No, but I am somehow in love.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Wow.
I'm not grunt gonna bite. Grunt, you grunt.
I think we have a grunt sound
You're not
effect
afraid of me,
for what it's worth.
are you? Wow.
Fork you and your gross wooden teeth.
Yeah, they look like
You're not
veneers
afraid of
almost.
me,
Yeah.
are you? Wow.
I'm 23 in Eastern European years.
Okay, y'all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
All right, I'm going to. This person worked hard on this, so I'm going to give them their shine. Enjoy. No, let me show this on the screen. This subsequent president puns, very good.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, Ross Perot.
Take your time.
There you go. We got to pivot. We got to do Ross Perot jokes now. No more Gerald Ford jokes.
Get with the now.
Perot is the now. Well done, Nick.
Oh, I'm just so proud.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Wow, Nick's destroying.
Had a good round one. Good round
Yeah,
one.
we have 4 more rounds.
Okay.
Round
Yeah.
2.
Yes.
John!
I love this scene so much. The teleporting Sasquatch to the guy with the shout, I think, breaks the 180-degree rule. And then the glass breaking is shitty. It's like not even a good glass break. Oh my god.
And enter your Riff.
Yeah, if you guys have not enjoyed Suburban Sasquatch yet, I suggest you correct that error. If you would like the work of, say, the Polonia brothers, you would enjoy Suburban Sasquatch quite a bit.
It looked great, that scene.
Yeah, you didn't get to see the Sasquatch costume's incredibly disproportionate, gigantic nipples. Like you're picturing something in your head, but they're much bigger. It's so weird. Do we have a Suburban Sasquatch emoji? I should get on that. Emote. Excuse me, emote. I'm showing. Oh. I know. I'm failing Twitch right now by saying emoji instead of emote.
Is it like calling it Kleenex instead of facial tissue, or is that just dating you?
I think it's just dating me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's that like brand confusion or whatever that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Oh, fair enough. Suburban Sasquatch isn't eligible on the channel yet, so we don't have an emote for it. But it should be later this year, actually. It's a treat.
It looks like shot on video.
It is definitely shot on video.
Okay.
That guy, I think, exclusively shoots on video.
Okay.
Yeah. He has another one about evil, murderous mushrooms, which is about the same production quality.
John!
No, Scotty. I said beam him here, not hair.
John!
Sorry, honey. I didn't know your bowl was coming over.
I think I'm not familiar with the term.
Your bowl.
The Night Court Bowl?
Please don't break my collectible Gerald Ford glasses.
There we go.
Oh,
There it is. I'm back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back.
It's okay, that Sasquatch is named John.
just the name confusion.
John, don't forget to take out the recycling. I'll be back by morning. Bring us 2 ice-cold, clearly Canadians immediately.
Time to place your
Nice,
vote.
clearly Canadian reference there.
Oh man.
Did you guys get clearly Canadians?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay. I wonder if that's just a Wisconsin thing.
I think it was just an older thing.
What I love about that teleportation is that it's clearly they just didn't want to shoot the Sasquatch walking up the stairs and stuff. Because I don't think he teleports in the rest of the movie.
It's a cumbersome.
Yes.
Hot shot.
There we go.
Look at Gerald Ford winning something.
Yeah. Do they misspell collectible?
I think either one's okay.
Oh, is it?
ID,
Okay, right.
Uncommon.
It read it right, so you got that.
Okay.
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
The reactions in this movie are fantastic. There's like they're all like
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
Time to bring the fun.
it's just so
your
good.
riff now.
Oh man. Hey, we've actually got a few not awful movies in this slate here. We've got Charade.
What do you
is,
say?
the Charade is 2, and Most Dangerous Game, the original version, is 4. And those are better quality than the movies we generally take on. Yeah.
Well,
We've
I'm
got
up for 'em then.
there you go. You've heard it here. She Demons is 5, and I'd say that movie is... I don't think it's bad. It's definitely just a cheesy, like, sci-fi-ish movie. I don't remember whatever 3 is. And number 1 is a short about car safety called A Talking Car. Excuse me, The Talking Car. I always mess that up because of the classic film A Talking Cat.
Is the exclamation point before the question mark in the talking cat? I always forget.
So it's a bang
question
and
mark
terror.
exclamation, but okay.
So it's a bang and terror bang. So it's question mark. I mean, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark.
Got it.
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
I can relate. I'll be taking a little stroll through Marlboro country soon.
Oh, and because of the cigarette on his ear. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
A stroll through the billows of your shirt, friend.
Good observation so far.
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
No, you idiot, they just passed those strong anti-strolling laws.
I just love that guy's face.
I do too. That's a gif right there. I mean,
Yeah, actor of the night.
Just a stroll, eh? Wink wink nudge nudge, know what I mean?
Oh, man.
What could a stroll possibly mean?
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
So do you want to come back to my place?
I mean, he's...
Where are you going? Just a stroll.
Stroll A? Mind if I watch?
Got your favorite? Roll down.
Good guys always have their collars up, don't they? I mean, they always.
Cool guys do.
The cool guys are bad guys usually, right?
Yeah, and bad does also mean cool. Or it did in the 90s. Oh, man. That's some good observations this round. Well done, everyone.
TikTok people! TikTok people!
I used a riff for me. I couldn't think of anything.
Well, look at you!
Wow.
Well done, Snake.
You had a good breakfast.
Nice.
Way to make strolling kind of gross, Snake. Well done.
It was.
I liked that shirt observation, Nick. Good job.
All about the shirts
Round
tonight.
Ah, it's charade.
All right, turn around.
I just thought it was so weird how he put the gun in his claw hand.
All right, turn around.
Feels like with the kickback, it would definitely either take his claw hand
Are you
off
the
or
next
fall.
Riffer? Enter your riff.
You know, suspension of disbelief and whatnot. Oh, man. See, a lot of actually, it's half shorts, half features in this lineup here. Number 5 is Roller Gator, which is a RiffTrax favorite. Number 4, I believe, is Velvet Smooth, blaxploitation film we've done. Number 3 is Attack of the Puppet People, and then a cadre of shorts. Actually, I think number 2 is How to Be a Friend. I don't remember where number 1 is from, which is funny because this is one of the first clips that was in the game, and I've seen it conservatively 1,000 times.
Roller Gator is Joe Estevez, right? That's one of his straight to.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that at one point.
I mean, was that? I haven't seen it. I saw the clip from it, but is it supposed to be funny? Is it trying to? Wait.
I think it is trying to play that up for jokes.
All right, turn around.
Oh wow, you're the guy from Spinal Tap. Michael something, right?
He does look like Michael McKean.
All right, turn around.
Now turn around the other direction. I'd just like to see your turn.
All right, turn around.
You're going for a stroll, and I'm gonna walk.
Another stroll joke.
Strolling is the new Gerald Ford.
Yeah, it really is.
Quickly overtook.
All right, turn around.
It's kind of ironic, this being a handgun and all.
True.
Well done. Yeah, there you go.
All right, turn around.
Now I'm going to give you the clamps.
Futurama. Good stuff.
All right, turn around.
Okay, good. Now turn back around the other way. Yeah, I think we're gonna go on a stroll.
Combine.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Two of the preview.
There we go. Synchronicity. All right, chat, get your votes in. Oh, man.
You're almost out of time!
I love that read by Bridget.
Come on, first place. Let's maintain it. Let's maintain.
You're doing great.
Oh man,
Lara won.
Oh,
yeah, that handgun line, man.
come on.
Oh man, you're gonna
Baby
be right
needs.
there. It's okay. You have one more. You have one more round. There's still time.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's very
Here we
close.
go.
You got one
Come
more
on.
round. Time.
Okay, Riffers.
Just
It's the
write the
final
greatest
round.
joke of your career right
Exactly.
now.
I
Okay,
gotta, like,
it all comes down to
Punch
this.
my brain.
I hate vegetables.
Okay.
Consider the ninjas
Come on, brain.
and the vegetables.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out ahead of any potential fruit ninja jokes.
Vegetables.
I've heard them too many times.
Okay.
You've seen the clip. Now
All right.
enter your riff.
Here we are. Here we are now. See, while we're entering our final jokes here, I'm just going to call out some of the characters we have on the screen. Zake is everyone's favorite six-tentacled octopus, Octoman. You can actually see, if you look really closely on his little soda cup, there's another tiny Octoman logo on there. Cute little touch by our artist, Jason Martin. Safety Woman is Lara 1. I, of course, am the Ice Cream Bunny, which I believe you guys are familiar with the Ice Cream
Oh, very.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have nightmares about it every single night.
Nice. Well, did you watch the Jack and the Beanstalk version or the Thumbelina version? Because there's more than one version.
Yeah. Which one did we have one on VHS?
Yeah, I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure which versions made it to which versions of physical media. I think the Thumbelina one is the generally more distributed one, but I'm sure someone in chat will correct me on that.
Yeah, we have one on VHS. I can't remember. I think it's Thumbelina.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know any different. What is Thumbelina? I don't even know what Thumbelina is. Is that a fairy tale?
Yeah, it's a fairy tale. The producer of that movie shot a lot of fairy tale films and released two versions of Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny with two of his films in it. He also did an adaptation of Wonderful Land of Oz, which is, like, as I've
Take
been
your
told,
time.
very book accurate,
Sit here quiet.
but with the film quality of Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. Come on, Zake. Oh, Zake. Oh, you. Oh my God, the literal last second. Zake.
Buzzer beater?
Definitely.
I hate vegetables.
Not even Gerald Ford.
Straight to the point. Love it.
Didn't even make any sense.
No.
That's the good part.
I mean, that's my front runner so far.
I hate vegetables.
Vegetables are against the ninja then.
Ah, Miami connection. Good old Miami connection.
I hate vegetables.
But I love strolling with Gerald Ford.
There we go, just tying all
Okay.
the jokes
Yeah.
together.
Great.
Yeah. I really like the fart at the end of that one, whoever did that one.
Yeah, it's a good fart.
Yeah.
I hate vegetables.
She was clearing going for the element of supplies.
Is that like a UHF reference?
I don't know that
I
UHF.
hate vegetables.
But I love the new veg tote from JanSport, available now at REI.
I hate vegetables.
But they say so many nice things about you.
The riffs are in. Time to
All
vote.
right. Real
All right.
Yeah.
eclectic.
The most consequential vote.
Yeah,
of
it all
the
comes down to
evening.
this.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Baby needs new. Bring it home to Papa.
Will you win?
Come on, audience.
Come on.
Should have gone with a fart noise on the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Well, I, for one, am impressed.
Wow.
Dang.
I think Joe pulled it off. We'll see the final tally.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think it was because I decided to go with fart without reverb. There's fart with reverb. Yes.
Hey, there you go.
Woo!
Yeah, reverb would have
Yeah.
thrown it all off.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what that's gonna be my victory speech. I'm just gonna tell the kids out there, like, when you choose the fart sound effect, don't go with the reverb one. It's gonna be tempting.
Oh, man. Well, that was a nail biter. Won by about 400 points. 40 points, excuse me. Well done. Good job, Zake. Zake almost took it and got it at the last second.
You got usurped.
Yeah.
Do you know what usurped means?
I do know what usurped means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, do you know what usurped means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions? You want to ask the chat? Throw it out to the chat. Do you know it?
If anybody
we're live,
needs to know,
everybody.
Yeah. No, it's one of those words that I'm proud to know. Usurped.
Ah, okay.
How often would you say you use usurped a year?
Who you asking, me or the chat?
I don't know, like a half dozen times, maybe. I don't know.
Really?
I'm using it a lot right now.
I hang out with intellectuals, so I mean, 12 times a day, maybe.
Oh,
Have you
go.
used it yet this year, 2023?
I mean, I said it just now.
I mean, other than today.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just email me when you use it next.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And you want to drop your email in the chat for everyone in case they start using usurped?
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
You want to just be doxxed right now? We can make that happen.
Jeremy said usurped makes an usp out of you and me. I like that.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Good job, Jeremy. Well, yeah, thank you so much, everyone who came and joined us to play some RiffTrax the game. We're going to switch gears in a sec here to some fine content you guys were able to provide. Before we dive into that, Nick, you were telling me about a little show you used to intern at back in the day.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Maybe you've heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, right out of college. Joe and I went to college in Wisconsin, so it was a quick jaunt over to suburban Minneapolis to go intern there. So yeah, one of my jobs there was the last year, the Sci-Fi year. It was 99. And me and one of the other interns, we would each be behind the set when they'd say movie sign, opening the doors. So I had the left door. And the thing I remember about it was that whenever the lights would flip on, it just smelled terrible in the studio. And I remember Kevin Murphy explaining to me that an animal of some sort, most likely a mouse or a rat, had died somewhere in the puppet trench.
Oh, no.
You know, the set's like 4 feet high, so, you know, you can put the puppets in. And it's this just grid work of, you know, wood and material. And some, vermin had died there and was just slowly rotting. So
hopefully not inside one of the puppets.
I hope not, but they could never find it. They had, people go through and really search for it, and they just couldn't find it. So the lights were kept off until the very second before they would roll action to prevent the smell from getting worse. And it was like that for the full, 9 months I was an intern there.
I mean, of course, that's the job you give to the intern, right? I mean,
try to open the door for movie sign, or try to get the.
Well, I mean, to be the closest to the stink of the yeah.
I think the puppeteers were the closest because the smell was coming from closer to that part of the set. So,
okay.
Yeah, it was bad, but it was like the whole studio just reeked of death every time the lights went on.
Nick, the MST interning story that I always remember is wasn't there something with the McRib sandwich?
It was just Mike would always say he got on a big kick of saying sassy sauce chomp.
Oh yeah,
which is from that old commercial. And like when you have a reference for the McRib. whenever you have a reference in your head, and I think he just was tickled by the way he said "chomp" in the commercial, so he kept saying "sassy sauce chomp."
Do you know if that ever made its way onto on an MST episode? Do you know if?
I'm sure it did.
I'm sure it did. If he got obsessed with chomp, I'm sure he used a chomp.
Given the amount of Wisconsin Dells references and obscure cooler by the lakes, and all, I mean, there had to have been a sassy sauce chomp reference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, as I personally have not really cared for the McRib, but delightful story nonetheless.
Yeah. I was, for those Misties who've watched it, the Quest for the Delta Knights episode was my only on-air appearance. I was Delta Knight serving pancakes at the pancake breakfast at the end, so
That's
you can see me back there. Yeah.
Nice. Were those real pancakes?
They were. They were real pancakes. It smelled delicious in there, and I think a lot of family members were there for that particular shot because there was a lot of extras.
That's I mean, I can only imagine the smell combination of pancake and rotting flesh.
It's true. I believe that was on the castle set, which was a little bit. It didn't reek as badly over on that part of the studio, but it was still pretty bad.
How big was that studio? Was it massive, or was it like a tiny little room? And I asked because I recently went to an SNL. I saw maybe like last year. I saw Saturday Night Live, and I was amazed at how small it was. Like, it's tiny. You'd never guess it was that tiny. But what was the MST set like? Was it?
It was actually pretty. I mean, the set itself, the sets were small, but the room it was in a big warehouse in an industrial park in Eden Prairie. So they had a ton of space, and part of it was offices. But then the set parts were small, but it was kind of in a cavernous room. And then there's another part where the outlines of the chairs would be, and they'd be sitting down, and got to sit down on a couple of those. But yeah, it actually was one of the ones where the space itself was bigger than a lot of TV studios.
Yeah. You're probably like out in the suburbs, and like there's
they had space. Yeah. The other thing is, like, during every break, there's a lot of waiting around, so there's a lounge, and NHL '97 had come out for PlayStation. And Mike was obsessed with it and really good at it. But all those Madden style EA games have that rubber banding thing where if you're not very good, it kind of gives you a chance. So it was me and Mike Nelson in the break room, and he's like, "You want to play?" So I was playing, like, I don't know, the best team, the Red Wings or something, and he took a lesser team because he was so good. And I pulled off a last minute win. And Mike was so mad he threw the controller. He was furious because I had somehow taken his crown as an intern. And
you don't want to lose to an intern. No, I don't want to lose to an intern. I'm 100% with him on this one. He should have thrown the controller at you.
Yeah, I think he has the competitive streak that you do. I was like, sorry. But yeah.
Hey, just real quick.
I wasn't even trying to win.
Who won that last game? I didn't even check the... Did you guys see who won the last one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Peter,
Chat,
do you remember?
I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe Chat can tell us who won the last game.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I wasn't even paying attention towards the end. So.
That's true. Yeah, I know. Just gracious. Very gracious.
5 rounds too. That's not easy to do. That's no easy feat. Yeah.
There we go.
One with a fart sound effect.
Yeah, I will say I had a similar experience playing. Similar in that I am terrible at shuffleboard, and there's famously a shuffleboard table in the RiffTrax office. And I played Mike one time and won on the stupidest shot at the very last second, complete chance. And then he was like, "Let's go again," and he massacred me.
Wait, is shuffleboard the one where you have the little hockey pucks that you like fling down the salt covered? Okay,
yep, that's it. So he quickly righted that error right away. And it's like, okay, that's fine.
Well, yeah, that's a notch in your belt, though. So
there you go. I beat Michael Nelson at shuffleboard one time. There you go.
What Mike doesn't know is I've been practicing NHL '97 since then, and I'm going to win fair and square this time.
It's the only game he plays now.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been just that since 1999.
All right, so speaking of, actually, this is probably predates 1999, I think, considering that it was distributed on VHS. We've got a short here that you guys generously offered for the stream tonight. about moose lodges. There don't seem to be a thing as much. I've mainly grown up in California, and they don't seem to be a thing as much out here. Do you guys have any relationships with moose lodges?
They're so Midwestern. Yeah. Know, there's Elks Lodges, there's the JCs, there's the, all those like sort of clubs for.
They were parodied in the Flintstones where they'd wear the big hats.
Yeah. But this is a promotional video for moose lodges, which I didn't even know they made these. I don't know who gave it to
video,
us.
Right? Like it's
Well, it was teaching you how to recruit people for the moose. So but they attempted the storyline, and it's just ripe for just mockery. It's just we've never really shown this one. I think we've shown this one a few times on our show, just little bits and pieces, but never this whole thing. So I'm excited to I sent it to you, and I'm glad that you appreciated it.
I liked what they were. Like is a strong word. I was intrigued by what they were trying to do narratively. I guess.
Again, they attempted a story. It's it's a new guy, and he's trying to get his coworkers to join his lodge of brotherhood and community support. Nothing wrong with that.
The thing is with these training videos and promotional videos like this, they never just say like bullet points, just like here's something that you can do, here's something that you can do, here's something you can do. It's always like, let's tell a story. Let's get creative and let's tell a story and rope them in with the storytelling. So, and thank God they do. I'm so happy that they do that, even though it's misguided
and insulting.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let this roll. Sometimes the audio cuts out when I do the resharing, so let me know if you can't hear anything. I don't.
Everyone's a member of the Loyal Order of the Moose, right?
Loyal Order.
I'm telling you guys.
Look at this gritty handheld.
Really getting to me. I mean, lately there's just not enough time to do everything. Tell me about it. You're a happy bachelor.
Is that Cliff Clavin on the way, right?
Bachelor, yes. Happy, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, but Ed, your kids are still
miserable.
Wait till they become teenagers. Parents curse.
Oh, you guys really sound grim. Eric, things can't be that bad.
That's open to debate. You know, come to think of it, James, you never seem down.
Things are worse than you can imagine, James.
He has no secret. James has a big fat Swiss bank account. Keeps him happy.
Oh man,
I never really quite thought about that way, Lewis. But
totally flubbed that line. Keep rolling now.
4 miles from.
Wait, why are we in a bingo hall?
Yeah,
that's more traffic.
My moose lodge. As I'm sitting listening to you guys, I realize just how lucky I am. I mean, I used to have.
Did Scorsese direct this?
You're raising right now.
Oh yeah, it's Goodfellas-esque. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Jim Jarmusch.
You've got 15 minutes. Tell us why.
Okay, you guys sound
or die.
We get for instance.
You take him.
Oh, seriously.
Shut the hell up.
Taking 2 jobs just to try to make ends meet, which doesn't give him any time
for me. I mean, for doing the stuff I used to enjoy.
Okay, but don't interrupt me.
Forgotten how to be who I used to.
I hear you. And I think they call that looking for a little social activity. Like I enjoy the moose.
Oh, is that what they call it?
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I could see Ed here.
Hanging out with elderly people.
Moose means more.
That's what Ed likes to do.
And toddlers.
Drinking Pepsi simultaneously.
We used to have more time.
Wait.
I'm 3 guys.
Pete, are you able to rewind? Oh,
yeah.
Look at this double sip of Pepsi at the exact same
Triple.
time.
It's a triple.
Oh, it's a triple sip of Pepsi.
You got to make a wish here.
Feeling that we used to have more time for. Let's put it this way. I feel
that
good
hard
about
cut too. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So you've met a lot of good people at the Moose. But what about activities to go with them? I mean, a bachelor like me isn't just looking for good friends.
Looking to get laid.
For our events to go with them.
Now, James isn't pushing a dating service here.
You know what I mean. Put it this way. When I get home, there's got to be more than just frozen pizza and another night of sitcoms and wrestling.
I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me.
Heaven, actually.
Sounds ideal.
Doesn't sound bad at all.
Lewis, you're like a lot of unmarried guys. after that 9 to 5 routine.
Wearing oversized clothes
really
and
satisfying.
It's
playing
Pete and
indoor
Mike playing,
horseshoes.
Pete and Mike playing bar shuffleboard.
Whoa.
Wait, hold on. I have to see what the
Like something really satisfying.
Look. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Are those the Pepsi twins?
Hold on. Yeah, those are definitely the
After that 9 to
Pepsi
5
twins.
routine.
Also,
I think they use Pepsi to
really
comb
satisfying.
their hair forward.
look at this hair. Yeah, look at this overly gelled, very thin hair. Oh my
His
goodness.
bang. What's going on with his bangs though in the middle though? Like you see how
I have no
Yeah.
idea. Well, whatever this is not a good situation.
Exactly. No.
She knows.
Whoever the hairstylist was.
Well, just look around.
Whoa.
This guy had one for sure.
For the most part, we're talking about two guys who have nothing more than themselves to worry about. For my part,
They're unlocked.
I have 3 kids.
I got Normie.
Them
I got
already in high
Sammy.
school.
I think I'll stay a bachelor.
I'm not complaining,
You guys got
mind
the
you,
jokes.
but
So funny.
knowing how to bring up a family in today's crazy world is $1 million question. And I don't have $1 million answer.
That's the nice part about the
I'm
moose.
just a mailman.
Moose on average are $35
A month?
a year, my man, a year.
My man.
The moose is not just for the guys; it's for the family too. There aren't many places left these days that
Yes,
have
the moose
activities
sledge
for
does
mom,
still
and
exist.
dad, grandma, grandpa, and the kids.
That's the $1 million question.
Need something
I don't know that I have the $1 million
solid,
answer, but
so a parent can count on where they're at.
Yeah, for them too. No one has to.
Look how
tell
excited
you
he gets about
Oh
it.
yeah,
Work
this
out there.
teenage girl with the army
Changes
shirt
to
is
our
very
marriages,
excited about the Moose
kids,
Lodge birthday.
saluting the Campbell's soup
Sure,
flag.
we've got a lot of programs today, so-called.
I pledge allegiance to cream of potato.
Oh my god, is that a dare boat? That
It is a dare.
That is a dare.
Oh, good eye, Peter. I
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking on eBay right now for that dare boat. We got to find that dare boat.
Oh my
If
god, that
we
is
all
a
go
dare
in on
police. It's a dare police boat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, finally.
Oh, what a-
Dare-
Oh, what a
What
good
would you
use
pay
of
for it?
time.
Like realistically, what would you pay for it, Peter? Realistically.
If I had any way to store it, just the thought of my friends seeing it, I think it'd be worth like $200.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
You
I
guys
was gonna
see,
say
you
like
give your fellas seen my pride and joy? And I'm waxing it.
This bad boy is going to do some resistance education. Oh my god, that is
But
insane.
hey, what
it
about
would be a great boat to do drugs off of.
good old-fashioned
It would
family
be.
values in action? So, how about
What is with the hard cuts here? Like,
I know.
listen
good
to this.
old-fashioned family values in action? So,
Every time they go from black and white to color, it's like Wizard of Oz for me.
Sure.
And I don't understand this like gritty style of handheld with like black and white.
So this is it, huh?
this is it. Come on in, man. What are you doing?
It's a little underwhelming.
More than what I expected.
Honestly, this is an incredibly sad room. This
Yeah.
is-
Oh, they're excited about this room. Like,
yeah.
oh, it's got napkin holders. It's got everything.
It's got Party City decorations hanging from the ceiling.
It's got
Is that
fluorescent
garland?
lighting.
I know. Well, a lot of our locations are designed to be exactly that. Just like this one.
It's a knockout.
It's a knockout.
Tell me here.
Look at these uncomfortable chairs. I can't wait to sit in them.
Oh man. There it
There's
is.
Mike.
Full circle.
Shuffleboard, ranch,
Oh, terrible
good
salad.
food,
with
Mountain
mate,
Dew.
chicken fingers. Only Pepsi products.
Yes.
Take that, Coca-Cola.
You don't have to get dressed up. The
Let your
worst
hair
ping
down.
pong players in the world.
I think they have the Terminator 2 arcade game, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's all right.
Can you back it up? I want to watch that ping pong match one more time. Can we just watch?
Oh yeah.
Watch this horrible ping pong match.
Let's see what the volley is. Also, look at they don't have the tread on the.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my. Also, this guy's shirt. Look at this shirt.
Oh,
I think
yes.
Yeah, is that like a homie or something?
No,
Kind of
that's
looks like one. Yeah.
that's the official T-shirt of 1998, right there, isn't
Oh,
it? That's the official T-shirt.
Yep. There's someone's like grandma bought something at Target near the checkout line because it looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was post cross colors.
So,
Oh
what do
yeah.
you think?
Do you think he's on the professional ping pong circuit now?
Great. Let me get some membership
Oh
out.
my god.
Oh, it's almost like we're being used.
You know, I don't know who's luckier, you guys or the moose.
The moose, of course.
Well, actually, I think all of us, because the moose is
The
a
guy
one.
next to Clavin dresses like a 97-year-old man.
Oh, great. Three middle-aged schlubs.
Nice
Welcome to the
my
team,
name
guys.
on the preferred member list, and credited with 3 new members. That's not to mention the free steak dinners and the special awards that go with it. I do something for the guys.
By the way, the steaks aren't that good.
something for the moose.
They're a
The
little
moose
tough.
does something for me, and everybody's a winner. That's kind of cool.
I'm pretty turned off by them
fact, that's
continuing to call it
unbelievable.
the Moose.
I know, exactly. Hey,
Why
can you back it up, though?
Yeah.
Wait, finish your comment. What were you saying? About
Just call it the Lodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds cooler than the
Yeah.
Moose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you listen to the way he says "unbelievably cool"?
Unbelievably cool.
Wait, back up again.
That's kind of cool. In fact, that's unbelievably cool.
Unbelievably
cool. This graphic.
Unbelievably cool.
This graphic. My goodness.
You're gonna get it tattooed on your forearm.
Like just all of the angles working here, the moose that's skewed and off angle, and none of it's paralleled. It's just
the best.
Joe, what would it take to get on our Patreon for you to get that tattooed? You can choose the location.
Well, I'd definitely get the small of my back, like a
Okay.
tramp stamp style.
All right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would like $82,000.
Okay, we'd have to. All right, so we'd have to go a little bit more.
Yeah,
There we go.
if we get the Patreon up to 82K,
I think that tattoo would look good for free. So
There we go. It's quality ink right there.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've sure learned a lot about how to be sad and middle-aged in the 90s.
Yep. Are you going to join? Do you have plans to join that Moose?
You know, I don't think there's one nearby, so I don't think I can, unfortunately. It's
Okay.
I mean, but for $35 a year, I could eat at a crappy buffet. That's pretty good.
I mean, they got ranch, so
They got-
I think the big takeaway there, and something, and I've watched that video a few times, but I've never noticed the dare boat. So thank you, Peter, for
Yes.
pointing out that dare boat. That's
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
it got me thinking that there's got to be something more to going home to an empty apartment, to frozen pizzas, and a Twitch stream.
It's like,
No, what was he complaining about? Frozen pizzas, wrestling, and sitcoms?
I mean, yeah, that was
It's living the dream.
golden age of wrestling and sitcoms right there too.
Yeah.
Never have a family. That's ideal.
Yeah.
There we go. Just no kids, double income. Let it happen.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should start my own Moose Lodge. I'm okay. Sorry. Thank you, Dr. Strange Pork. I'll give you your credit here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then thank you, Santos, for all the Riff decks. All right, so why don't you guys have live shows, right? We have fans across the country. You want to talk a little bit about what a live experience would be at the Found Footage Fest?
It's a guided tour through our latest and greatest VHS find. So we curate all the stuff we found over the past year into little digestible clips. And Joe and I riff over them. We explain the backstory of the videos. And often we will pay a detective to actually track down the people in the videos. And we'll go meet them. Like Joe's editing an interview we did with, Joe went to North Carolina and met a very strange man who found a wooden stick.
There was a public access video out of Raleigh, this legendary public access video. This guy, you're watching his public access show. He's had like 15 episodes, and he just has the stick in front of him. It's like a first-person shooter game, and he's just talking about the magic of the stick that he found out in the woods. 15 episodes, all an hour and a half long, and they still play them to this day. And I was like, and he always put his address up there. And our buddy Skip lives down there. And I said, I'm going to go down there. Last summer, I was like, I'm going to go down there, and we got to track this guy down. And we did. We actually found him.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So we get obsessed with these videos, and we just need to learn more. We met Jack Repney, the world's angriest RV salesman. Are you familiar with Jack Repney?
The Winnebago man.
I am not.
Oh, really? Oh,
that was that was one. Like one day at Mystery Science Theater, we all had a bring your favorite funny, unintentionally funny video. And I remember, I think Mike brought in the he brought in William Shatner doing Rocket Man on the Sci-Fi Awards.
Yeah.
I brought in a couple of our videos. I think I brought in John and Johnny, these two home shopping salesmen from Wisconsin, and the Jack Rebney video, which are outtakes from this guy shooting a promotional video for Winnebago RVs in 1989 and losing his cool. And that was the big hit of the night and the big hit of our touring show. So go watch, go away from the stream, watch that, come back.
Well, look up Jack Rebney, angry RV salesman, and then also there's a documentary called Winnebago Man. That's all about why he was so angry, and we happen to be in the documentary.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
That sounds good spirited documentary. I assume it's all.
With a lot of swear words. There's a lot of swear words. Yeah.
But we were nervous to meet him, but we ended up hugging him at the end of this. So it was a remarkable story. And the live shows, we never knew you could do internet stuff until really the pandemic. We've been touring with our live show for 19 years. It'll be 19 years in April with a new show every year. So we do about 100 shows a year across the country and Europe. And our website has all our tour dates on it. More are being added.
Do colleges too? If you're a college student, bring us to your school. We bring a funny hour-long show. So
and we just discovered YouTube recently and Twitch tonight. So we're slowly catching up to other ways to present found videos.
We heard about this thing called TikTok too. Apparently that's Okay.
Yeah, we had one of our TikToks go viral, which was a weird experience. Just a lot of notifications popping up in some. If you think YouTube comment sections are bad, let me tell you about TikTok.
Oh, really?
It was.
No, we do have a TikTok, but we have another guy run it for us because we're too scared.
Every once in a while, we'll see like Howie Mandel lip syncing to one of our videos. And we're like, oh yeah, we have a TikTok. Okay, cool,
amazing. Nick, it looks like Mike referenced Rebney on his podcast. So yeah, look at that. So it stuck with him through the years.
That is fantastic.
Well, that was actually shot in Minnesota. That Jack Rebney video. So that is like homegrown, like Minnesota. There, so
there you go. Oh, good. Winnebago Man is on Tubi. This was posited as a joke when I had the Flophouse podcast guys on, one of which worked on an MST3K as well, the new one. Tubi has a great lineup, guys. Tubi has a great library. There's a lot of terrible, watchable things on there, and also good things, like Winnebago Man, apparently.
You have to sit through commercials?
You have to sit through commercials.
Okay.
That's the one thing. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It might be worth it for some of that stuff, though.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So, and if people wanted to find your information about your live show, they would go to foundfootagefest.com.
Nailed it.
Site. Boom.
That's it. Nailed it. We have a brand new website. It's so slick. It's so easy to navigate.
It's unbelievably cool.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievably cool.
I don't even know where's that accent from. Like, is that like I don't know.
Illinois is where
Missouri thing. Oh yeah, Illinois is where it was
that's
shot.
where Moose is based, but
I've
never heard that.
I think Illinois people. They don't say unbelievably.
I think that accent's from the Moose. I think that's a native. I think it just develops like when you move to another part of the country for a while and you're merge.
It's a Moosian accent,
a Moosian.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I want to make sure we have plenty of time for this next video because I imagine there's going to be a lot of pauses involved in this. I've watched a lot of really weird short form content as part of the job. This is way up there.
Yeah.
In terms of what the content contained within and how, to use a technical term, batshit it is.
Yeah, that's the right word. Yeah.
So, Joe, you were telling me you just came upon this tape.
So, we were on a tour through, through the Midwest, or like leading up to the holidays. And I think we were in Grand Rapids, and our buddy Dave Hawkins, who might be watching right now, he gave us a box of tapes, and one of those in there at the top, I think he put it on top because he knew it was going to be good, was Dusty the Dragon and Dr. Margie Hogan talk about tobacco. And just the cover was so good, and just 1992, 12 minutes long. It's just a slam dunk for us. So thank you, Dave, for giving that to us. And it's an educational anti-smoking video. And with it's animated. They do kind of a Roger Rabbit type of thing where Dr. Margie Hogan is live action, but then Dusty Dragon is animated, and then there's other animation. Animation, I think, is not the right word because it's more like drawings that kind of like drawings that kind of like shuffle.
Move. Yeah,
they shuffle around.
I will say, let's not spoil the ending.
No, I don't want to give away the ending. You won't be bored during this because it's nonstop action. But just wait for the ending. If you are bored by this, just wait for the ending.
Yeah, it takes a turn. without further ado.
If you thought the Dare boat was a reveal, wait till you see the end of Dusty Dragon.
Oh my goodness.
It's the ultimate Dare boat.
All right. So here we go. Dusty Dragon and Dr. Margie Hogan talk about tobacco.
Yeah, and it's just...
Speaking of Midwest accents, by the way.
Oh, by the way, she also looks like in Fargo, right? Frances McDormand's character,
Marge.
I mean, who's also named Margie.
I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, this is the worst family care. It's just a terrible. The heart beating and children mumbling. Here it is. You be the judge. Dusty the Dragon and Dr. Margie Hogan.
Well, doctor, did I pass my checkup?
1 second.
Let's just really stop it already.
Just take it all in. Like, I love her crappy degree on the back with her name barely legible.
I like that their sightline doesn't match. She's kind of looking past him. He's kind of looking at her, but she's like looking over there.
It's not like this was animated and they could have fixed that later.
Right. No, yeah, that's not what they could have
goodness.
done. And by the way, I think Nick has a pretty good impression of Dusty Dragon. That seems like in your impression wheelhouse.
Oh, do I? You tell me.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's.
And by the way, this is anti-smoking, right?
Yeah, it's anti-smoking.
Not pro. Okay.
Yeah, it's not pro smoking.
They're just talking about tobacco.
Dusty.
So.
And I want you to always be a strong, healthy, and good-looking dragon. So I want to ask you about something. Has anyone tried to talk you into trying a cigarette yet?
Well, yeah. I was at this party. It looked kind of cool, you know. Some of the other kids were doing it.
We all put our keys in a little bowl.
You know, older.
So at the next party, you might try it?
Maybe after a couple beers, peanut butter and chocolate.
I'm not sure. I can't make up my mind.
Dusty, when you have a big decision, don't wait till the last minute. You might do something you really don't want to. You should gather the evidence on both sides ahead of time.
Is that a red stethoscope?
And a pink.
Then you can make a
Dr.
smarter
Smock.
decision.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's funky.
Try it.
She's not like the
Dusty,
other
I'm
doctors.
here to present the
No.
reason not to smoke. Mr.
She knows how to
Nicotine
party.
presents tobacco and the pressure to smoke. Then you and a
To
jury of your
smoke.
friends be the judge. The first witness, your handsome heart.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Squirting blood.
He's spurting all over the place.
Yeah.
Man, how's it going?
He always looks like he's about to do the moonwalk.
Heart, lots of folks don't
Wait,
understand.
sorry. That one Dusty face.
It's kind of a Jim from The Office look at the camera.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and that counts as animation, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I
got
think
it.
technically, yeah.
One
Also,
frame.
It looks like they printed up an actual thing that says Judge Dusty. So
That should be in Planet Hollywood.
Tentagirl just said this video is going to drive me to smoke. Yeah, I kind of want to fire one up right now too.
Heart, lots of folks don't understand what a puff of smoke can do. There are plenty of effects on you. Maybe the best thing we can do is to show a few. Mr. Nicotine?
Yeah, if his heart is outside his body, he shouldn't be alive, right?
But no tricks now.
Nicotine, by the way, very clever.
He should get his own spin-off.
That's what I was called in high school.
Wow, man. I just hate it when you do this. It gunks me up, man.
What your heart is saying, Dusty, is that over time the arteries get smaller.
Let me translate for your heart here.
Stuff in them, and
Let me
there's less
speak for
blood
the
comes
witness,
around.
which is not something you do in court.
Objection.
What Mr. Nicotine does to the heart.
Dusty, I try to keep up with the extra demand from the cigarette, but this wears me out, man. Wears me down, too.
Dusty, what your heart is talking about is high blood pressure.
You betcha, yeah.
All that means is that he has to work harder.
I mean, Dusty's a dragon. He's probably devouring like adventurers all the time too. They're high in cholesterol. That's bad
The
too.
lungs.
Also, doesn't he inhale smoke all the time?
I think his lungs can handle it.
Just by nature of being. Oh, this is a great
Dragons
freeze.
do.
Not intentional great freeze frame here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah,
has
that's a good
witnesses.
thumbnail.
Unless you'd like to cross-examine Hart, Mr. Nicotine.
No questions.
Thank you, Hart.
What a shit attorney.
Let me just moonwalk on out of here.
Lunch sometime, babe. Something low fat, low cholesterol.
Let's do lunch sometime, babe.
Oh, the lungs, little Bobby Hills.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you said they were lungs, Peter, because it's caused some confusion among our viewers.
Again,
The Bobby Hill twins.
Yeah. Here you go.
lungs. Let's see you in action
I mean,
with tobacco smoke.
we need to make a T-shirt of the Bobby Hill twins, right? I mean, like, that might be our ticket out of this hellhole here, right?
Those lungs ain't right.
Yep. There's the horrible coarse effect they put on the voice here. Ugh.
It is like this, like The Shining, isn't it?
We all float down here, Dusty.
No, we put that on a T-shirt, really big, over your lungs, right?
Ah, there you go.
Perfect. We'll sell 3 of those.
That gives it that nice red color.
Chat, I love all these King of the Hill
is
references.
useless.
Good job.
So smoke needs less oxygen.
Rod and Todd,
Blood
somebody's.
that's got that pretty red color.
You got that right.
Oh, we got one sale already for the shirt.
Oh, good.
All right.
It's very unattractive. And look at our
Oh, wait. Are we sure they're not testicles? Or they could be testicles.
Well, that caused some confusion because
dirty dishwater.
The doctor said they're lungs, so
Okay.
we have to believe that.
If Margie said it, it's true.
She's on the witness stand, so.
Please.
They are growing and shrinking, though. That's all I'm going to point out.
They're likely to be a little bit cranky. Smoke clogs them up too. You won't get much air power from them. Something you'll be sure to notice if you try to run.
Well,
That's probably the best animation in the short.
It is. It probably took them like 3 days to do that, though.
Doctor, can I ask you a question? Well, what about cancer?
This is like the twins from
I don't
Mothra.
think that would really happen to you.
It's like the Mothra twins, yeah.
Look at that Judge Dusty
Inside.
title plate is like in a landfill somewhere right now, probably.
Lots of.
I mean, I
places
think
in
someone
the
kept
body.
it.
But the
Keep saying.
lungs are a
I hope
very
so.
hard
You would want to remember this.
there are many forms.
Why are they gobstoppers now?
They kind of look like Homer's old sandwich.
Yeah.
Nice reference.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
no.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh,
We try.
actually, that's a T-shirt.
This one is stronger than us.
Oh, gross. Yuck.
Those are his lungs, right?
Cancer is something that happens in the future. But the coughing.
Yeah,
that
I
can
think she
begin
just said
much sooner.
lungs.
Oh, just a dead person's lungs.
They're just like they represent all lungs, I guess.
And this is the deep, full of gunk mucus cough.
Well, I'm unsettled, so it's doing its
that's
job.
disgusting.
There, you look much prettier in pink. Your witness, Mr. Nicky Teen.
Ah, beat it.
Bye, Dusty.
Oh,
They're gonna moonwalk on out.
they look like butt
Your
cheeks
Honor,
in that shot.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
they
hear
do.
my side of the story. I'd like to call my witnesses the pack.
It's highly unorthodox, but
I want
I'll
an
allow
action,
it.
I want an action figure of Nicky Teen.
Well, I guess if you smoke cigarettes, you begin to see
Bendable.
what look like them.
Oh yeah,
Smokable.
little Bendy never stands up properly.
You most
You
honorable
can smoke them if you want.
I'd like you to hear from 3 of the finest friends a dragon could find at school. The pack. Penny Skinny.
Hi.
Smooth Dude. Hola. And Marley.
Yo.
Why don't each one of you explain
Smooth Dude, Marley, and Skinny.
me?
Well,
Can we change our usernames right now, Peter, as the handles?
Oh yeah.
I call Smooth Dude.
Okay, I'll be Marley.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
do this. How do I do this? It's the I had done this because it would be so much easier to shoot this straight on. It would also be easier to animate.
Yeah. Also, some people are sitting in the seats, and some people are just like standing on the ledge. I feel like a good judge would tell them, sit in the seat, or like, come on, let's have some. I don't know. I don't know how.
Order.
Yeah, I've only watched. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also Dusty's only a teenager. He's probably not a very experienced judge.
Yeah. Still wears Converse All Stars.
well, that's a good way to put it, Nicky. After all, we are hooked on you. Everyone knows once you go with Nicky.
Wait, they're hooked on
You don't
cigarettes? The cigarettes are hooked on cigarettes?
most
They're getting high off their own
rather
supply.
die
Yeah, they're part of the
without
pack
any
now.
nicotine.
1 out of 4 smokers do die prematurely, Dusty.
Yeah.
It makes your
Ooh,
mind and
premature.
body feel addicted. You lose a lot of personal.
Not menthols, though. Those are just refreshing.
Mine. It's my turn.
It's like brushing your lungs.
Go ahead, Miss Skinny.
Well, I started because I thought all the other girls were doing it. You know,
The cigarette smoking, isn't that cannibalism?
don't smoke,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
still
In a
makes
way.
me feel like I'm in. You know, kind of older, cooler. You know, like those girls in the magazine.
Alive with pleasure. Yes.
White teeth,
Oh my god.
or the ones with the yellowed fangs.
I will say the accent for Marley could have been much more offensive than it is. So, given the time,
I have noticed my
I'll give him credit.
licensing bills have gone up.
Speaking of money, how much do you think that nicotine costs?
Hey, I'm supposed to be asking the question.
It's 1992.
14
We're pretty cheap.
Those pretty advertisements are
14
designed
bucks
to
a pack in Manhattan.
In just a week, a cigarette habit can cost you as much as a new tape and a pizza.
A new
What's the
tape
tape say?
pizza.
Is it like Belinda Carlisle? Or
I went
No, I
went
think
looking.
it's Dr. I think
Dragon?
it's the first word is Doctor. I don't know what the
Margie?
Oh,
Dr.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Margie has like
Dr.
a solo
Hogan.
project?
Oh man, we're just gonna have to enhance the source footage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very important. But I wanted to see
As much as a
this
new tape and a
glorious,
Oh,
Beer, a new
glorious.
stereo. And as you get older, the cost of cigarettes can be as much as a fancy new car.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
that might be the best animation.
what?
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Big deal. Nicotine makes me feel strong. Not like everyone else.
You see, I'm good for both of them. One needs me to be a
Kind of has
part
Bart
of the
Simpson
club,
hair, doesn't he?
You know, her friend.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The other one needs me to be his own big man.
If you ask me, it just doesn't make sense. You're just a social crutch for these two. Someone for them to lean on because they can't do it themselves.
I mean, but come on, after a couple beers, it's not terrible. Let's be honest.
Cool enough
Oh,
without
man.
your help.
I want to see the modern version of this for
Not
vaping.
me. I need Mr.
Oh,
Nicotine
God.
because he calls
The
me
vaping.
down.
I wonder if kids these days have to watch vaping videos now. Do they?
Nicotine.
I
is
see like a lot of
full
ads
power,
that are like
and it
anti-vaping
affects
and
your
stuff
brain
like that.
too.
Yeah.
Watch your
In fact,
to watch that at school?
Light up.
Yeah.
Your brain's
I don't know.
neurotransmitters are trying to tell you
Victor
something.
Viper, maybe?
Well,
Oh, there we go.
Workshopping some
Why
stuff.
don't we get
Somebody said Dr. Hogan's mixtapes. That was Dr. Hogan's
Oh
mixtape.
my god.
Me, Hal. What a
Yeah,
dude.
good job, Dr.
So
Strange.
you've been
Nice work, Strange Park. Yeah.
the air all these years.
Featuring Ludacris.
Instead of smoking
Right.
when you were
Of
a
course.
baby.
He has a guest track on
Passive
everything.
smoke from a smoker's mouth or the end of a cigarette can also harm a non-smoker. There's also an increased chance of lots of illnesses, colds, pneumonia, and even cancer.
Well, that's okay. So don't light me up, Dusty. Chew me. You've seen smokeless.
Shake hands with
tobacco.
carcinogens.
No, it's great
Good one.
and there's
Oh, yeah,
no
good
smoke.
Whoa, wrong! Tobacco in any form is addictive and can cause cancer. Dusty, you could lose your tongue or your teeth. Besides, who needs black spit, bad breath, rotten gums, and brown
Where
fangs?
we went to a high school,
I've heard
it was always there would always be a used chew spit in the drinking fountain.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, you're talking over the rap.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
we
I'm
gotta
sorry.
get
This
it.
is the big reveal. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it
Yeah,
was so soon.
I'd also like to point out how stark her makeup is. It's probably much later in the shoot. It's like gone from here, and it's very heavy up here.
Do you think she's an actual doctor, or do you think she's an actor who's like
feel like
pretending to be a doctor?
I feel like they got a doctor.
I think
Yeah.
so too, because like
Yeah.
this part she's supposed to be passionate, but I'm not feeling the passion.
Yeah.
Wife of
necessarily.
Terry Hulk Hogan, actually. That's
Right.
right.
Of course, of course. All right, so y'all saw it, so just brace yourself.
Here comes the rap. Everybody buckle up for the rap.
Here comes the rap.
Oh, I've heard enough. Enough. I can make my own decision.
I've heard it said that
Fresh Air
smokers
Records.
will be part of the gang right up after school. Now I know that just isn't true. Don't need a fire in my face to be cool. Not gonna spend my hard-earned cash on making stupid cigarette ash.
Oh, that animation again.
My looks, my fangs, my face, my breath would smell like a fireplace. You think smoke's a social solution? You're just committing bodily pollution.
Chris and Dean, make it stop.
Wanna know the real situation of life?
Shining Twins.
Oh,
Your heart doesn't need all that extra work. If you smoke, I think you're a jerk.
Smoking for the socially weak. Break out of that pack.
For the socially weak.
Hey, maybe this will be the new TikTok dance if we post this clip on.
Oh yeah, there you go. I bet this would do well. Though you actually might get flagged because it talks about smoking.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh
Fresh Air
boy.
Records.
Oh my goodness. What? Where? Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she might be credited as a doctor in this.
Oh yeah,
So
we
we'll
could
see.
see.
Oh yeah, we can see.
The Herzl's just kind of a little bit of nepotism going on.
Tag
with the art.
Team Elite film and video. Toby's too. Oh my goodness.
Hennepin County. That's Minneapolis.
Yep.
Nice.
There we go.
Not far from the MST studios.
No. Oh,
Nick,
there you
did
go.
anybody? There it is. MD.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got an FAAP, whatever that is. She's got that at the end. Nick, here's some good dirt. Did any of the MST people smoke? Did you ever see any smoke breaks after? No,
I didn't.
They
No.
must have seen that video then. They must have seen the video
Yeah,
and
I
it
think-
scared them straight.
I think it's wafted its way down to Eden Prairie, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
She is still working today.
Is she?
We got to get her on a VCR party.
She is a pediatric specialist in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh boy.
Let's track her down.
It's definitely her. She has 46 years of experience, so that's got to be her.
Of rapping or that's a doctor?
No, I want to see what her mixtapes are like now. I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Wow.
Yeah.
So thank you
She's
for
into that chopped and screwed thing now. That's kind of her
Yeah,
news.
yeah. It doesn't do it for me, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She's a fellow of the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Oh, okay.
That's what FAP stands for?
FAP. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I think of when I hear FAP. Yep.
Yeah, it's nice when I learn actual facts on the stream. Rare, but it happens on occasion. Oh my goodness! Well, thank you for bringing that into my life. That is top tier, crazy bullshit.
It is, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for our collection. There's so much. Like when you reached out to us, I was like, oh, what do I was kind of shaking. I was like, what do I send Peter? Like, do I
Tough
send him?
choices. We went with some newer stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
Now imagine that Dusty Dragon video with George Washington references riffed over it. That's going to be and Gerald Ford references. Sorry, not George Washington. Our live show will be a lot of Gerald Ford jokes.
Oh,
Going
there you go.
forward.
There you go.
And we won't explain the joke at all. Like,
No.
we'll just assume people know. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we're about ready to wrap up here, but I want to make sure everyone can still find you and tune into your streams if they enjoyed what they saw tonight. So what's your streaming schedule and where can they find you guys?
Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we are on Found Footage Fest on YouTube. And we occasionally do the show live. Sometimes it's pre-taped. But when we are live, we're on Twitch. You can look us up at Found Footage Festival on Twitch. And we're also still broadcasting on Facebook for some reason. So
There's some holdouts there. There's some holdouts. So we'll broadcast to them, of course.
Hey, we have plenty of
see us
interaction there,
live.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Facebook is still a thing.
Facebook is still a thing. Yeah. Metaverse. Something,
There you
yeah,
go.
something or other.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for hopping on. Thank you for providing some bizarre videos, as well as some we didn't show. One of them had me very concerned for everyone involved. But apparently
let's do that next time. Let's do that one
there we
next
go.
time.
Next time. There
Have
we
us
go.
back. This was super fun.
Oh yeah, well,
And
thank you.
And I can't remember who won the last RiffTrax. I'm honestly drawing a blank. Who
Yeah,
won
so I'm
the-
just gonna hit the end broadcast.
Okay.
Very good.
But if you're watching this on YouTube on our replays, we'll tag Found Footage Fest on here. It's a lot of stuff like this, so you'll be happy to see it. And then we'll be posting stuff on RiffTrax regularly, and you can find me on Twitter, all social media things, at Pretor Hunter, before I was a cigarette name, which I can point to it.
Oh, there you are, Marley. You
go.
switched it.
This dude over here.
Oh, boy, yes.
All right, and we'll be back sometime in the next few weeks. We're definitely going to have a big stream in February for something I can't talk about yet, but there will. It's exciting news. It's very exciting news. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what? I'm impressed with the comments here. Like, everybody's funny here. Like, you have funny watchers of this show. Like the jokes.
You know what? I'd like to invite everyone commenting to join the Moose. I think it's a great place for fellowship. And
I was going to say they're unbelievable commenters. So yeah,
certainly are.
Oh my goodness! All right, well, thank you guys so much. We'll have you back sometime and watch some more trash
for sure.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody.
It's time for RiffTrax.